Hey there, clarinets. Welcome back to our Teaching Through Repertoire series on Galactic Adventure. This is part 6, our final part. If you're playing Clarinet 1, we're going to be focusing on the last section of the music from measures 49 to the end. The great thing about measures 49 through 56 is you've already learned this. If you look at those closely and then look up at measure 13, you realize we've already done all of this same stuff already. The notes, the rhythms, everything are exactly the same, except for the very last measure of the section. Nope, even that's the same. Measure 56 is the same as measure 20. After that, measure 57, these last 5 bars is a little coda, the little ending to the music. That's different, just some half notes and whole notes, but we'll go ahead and we'll clap through it, make sure we've got all that. We won't do the notes and note naming this time because you've already done that. If you're not sure about it, you can go back to part 2 and or part 3 and go through measure 13, that section, and do the exact same thing. But we will clap through the whole thing. So here's measure 49 to the end, clapping and counting. 1, 2, ready, and ta, ta, dee, ta, dee, ta, 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 dee, ta, dee, ta, 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 dee, ta, dee, ta, 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 dee, ta, dee, ta, 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 dee, ta, dee, ta, 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 dee, ta, dee, ta, 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 off. The last note you hold all the way over, it's tied just to an 8th note. That's to tell us to go all the way to that next beat and make sure we play until beat 1. Ta, and we stop right on the beat there. All right, that's the whole thing. If you need to do that a couple more times, that's okay. If you're ready to go ahead, we'll move on and we're going to play through the whole thing. So 49 to the end. Remember, we're forte, we got all these accents, and we got all these staccatos. Bum, ta 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 ta, bum, bum, ta 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 ta. Big difference in those. And then the end, try not to breathe before the last note. Always try never to breathe before the last note, but the long stretch to make it on one breath. So if you can't, find somewhere to cheat and take a little breath in there that nobody will notice. We'll talk about stagger breathing a little later. Here's 49. 1, 2, 3. How'd you do? At the end, you see I froze there in place. Just want to let that note go right on the beat and just kind of let it float off into space. If everybody does it at the same time and we can stop the note, it'll have a really cool effect. When you're in person, it's a much cooler effect. I'm not actually sure how that effect works digitally. We'll all find out. But if we're in person and we all let the note go at the same time, it'll kind of ring in the space and it'll ring against the percussion instruments and stuff, and it makes a really neat effect if we all do that. So work on letting it go right on beat 1 and just freezing in place. Don't move. And then we'll all put our instruments down together after a couple beats there. Once you're done with that, you're done with the whole piece. You've got the whole thing down. We're going to make one more video that you can go check out. It'll be part 7. It'll be the whole play along thing. So I'm going to play through the entire piece top to bottom, and you can play along with that once you're ready. Remember, go back through any of these parts as many times as you need. Practice them, use the controls, slow it down, go 3/4 speed, half speed. You can go 1/4 speed, but then I'll sound really funny when I talk to you. But do it as many times and at whatever speed you need to get really comfortable with it. Remember, don't practice till you get it right. Practice till you can't get it wrong.